are very overworked in this city, and what thanks do they get for all of that sacrifice? Oftentimes we miss thanking them. So this is an opportunity for us to stand with them and for them. Even if we get a little wet, we won't melt, because I don't think anybody here is made out of sugar. Even though I like to think I am, right? But right now they've gotten put in the middle of a political and divisive battle about their budget, and we want to stand with them to support them. The real solution is to come alongside our community heroes with literally hundreds of new volunteers and resources to help turn around the lives of those who are trapped in drug and alcohol cycles, who honestly want a way out. The only sector, I say again, of our community that has the magnitude and the fortitude to put together special community outreaches to help juveniles on the brink and those who are addicted to drug and alcohol is the church. When I recently asked a Tulsa police sergeant how churches could best help, he said to develop alternate programming for juvenile delinquents who need a change of environment and get out of their downward spiral. And most importantly, he said, was for the churches to accept each youth as if they were one of their own. Tulsa's churches, if invited into City Hall in force, could transform our city brokenness by helping mentor them before real problems arise. This, in turn, reduces the police, the courts, and the juvenile costs and sees lives transformed. Our police officers deserve this kind of support. So today, we're introducing what we're calling the Protect the Police initiative. They protect us, so we want to do our part to protect them. It will help the police do their jobs without interruption. And it consists of 5 key components. The first one is a budgetary component. Protect the police by protecting their budget, by lowering associated costs that can free up funds for direct police action. 2 of these ways we can do this is to protect the police by transforming public drunkenness, who have to be locked up and released over and over again hundreds of times over the years. In 2008 alone, there were over 3,700 public drunk arrests in this city. And many of those came in and went out and came in and went out many, many times. And just to date, in 2009, we've had over 1,900, almost 2,000 arrests. And we still have 5 months to go for public drunkenness. Can I see your sheet there, Stephen? Stephen is a good friend of mine, and this is, what, about 10 sheets of paper, Stephen? From about 1996, we have records of Stephen Lewis being arrested for public drunkenness and a number of things, right, Stephen? But in the last 16 months, his name's not on here. This has been since 1996, correct, Stephen? Yes. And we can't track it further than that because that's about as long as the computers will take it. But Stephen's life has been transformed because the church has partnered with him to make a change. And he now is making a change in others' lives because of that. He now is a minister in action. And Stephen is a friend. Thank you, Stephen, for being willing to share and be here today with us. Number 3, protect the police by transforming juveniles who have to keep being arrested over and over again only to be freed back to their parents. In 2008, there were over 1,400 juveniles arrested. These are major crimes. These are not minor crimes. These are major crimes. They are tracking only the major ones, not curfew issues, not speeding, not anything like that. These are major crimes. And in only 6 months this year, there are over 1,200 arrests that have been made. We're well on our way to surpass that number. A church here in this community is being committed to 15 youth in their youth. They are going into Apache Manor and to a number of other apartment complexes and collecting them by van and being able to impact their lives permanently for the rest of their life. These are youths that have been in trouble, but now today they have found a home as if it is their own. And so we are so thankful for that. There are church after church that are doing just that and want to do more to be able to impact the work in this community. The fourth thing, protect the police by asking churches, civic groups, and businesses to raise funds to pay for each cop's equipment through an Adopt a Cop initiative. Nearly $1,000 of out-of-pocket expense is required by our police officers to pay for their own equipment. You may not be aware of that, but we would like to be able to step up to partner with them to pay for these needs. Number 5, and the most important one, protect the police by prayer through the same Adopt a Cop initiative, partnering churches with officers who go into harm's way every day. We are citizens who want to do our part to protect those who protect us. Many of you say, why do this news conference today and at this time? Well, if no one will care about the youth and the drunks of this community, they will never escape this lifestyle. Simple criminal justice procedures are not enough. It doesn't change lives, and in fact, it makes them worse. Unless hundreds of church teams are formed to help surround each person with loving care and kindness, they will never change. They must receive acceptance, encouragement, and counseling with godly teaching and intervention to establish whole new lives. This can happen if more and more people will step forward to help. And again, I say the only entity that has the magnitude and the fortitude to assemble enough teams to make this difference is the compassion in the church. Thank you for being here today in the rain to support our police officers.
Yeah. And we heard a big amen.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. Put that in your notebook there. Appreciate you guys being here today. Let's go get dry.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.